Hello students, today we will discuss about the problems based upon if different series and different connection will be given in thermal conductivity. As you can see this diagram is not given in your question, I will explain your diagram. So here two slabs each 120 mm thickness is given. What is given? Two slab each 120. So this one you have to consider as the one slab, this one like this you have to draw the diagram. This one you have to consider as the one slab and this one you have to consider as the second slab. How much this is? 120 mm. How much it is? Thickness, length both are same. Thickness and length both are same. So here this one is known as the slab 1 and this one is known as the slab 2. This one is known as the slab 1 and this one is known as the slab 2. So here two slabs are given. How much it is given? 120 mm. This one is equal to how much it is? 120 mm. Later on we will convert into meter. After that thermal conductivity is given. Thermal conductivity of Ka and this one you have to consider as Kb. First slab you have to consider as A and second slab you have to consider as B. First slab you have to consider as A and the second slab you have to consider as B. And the thickness of the first slab is equal to 120 and the thickness of second slab is also 120. After that what is given? There are placed in contact. There are placed in contact. How I draw? Like that telling. There are placed in contact due to the roughness. Okay na, due to the roughness means in between the two irregular shape will be there. Irregular means some rough particles will be there. Due to the roughness only 30% of area in contact. As you can see in this diagram, total 100% of area is in contact with A is contact with B. See from here to here total how much? 100%. Total how much? 100% of area is contact with A and B. But in question he is telling that due to the roughness only 30% of area in contact and the gap in the remaining area. So what you have to do? Only what you have to do? 30% area you have to take in contact and gap in the remaining area 70%. See 30% is in contact, C-O-N-T-A-C, contact. 70% what is their gap? Like this you have to draw the diagram. So how to draw? Suppose if I draw like this, see this is my component A and this is my component B. This one is my component B. This one is my component B. So here you can see here 30% is contact, 70% what is there? Gap is there. Like this also I can draw. But this is wrong. Why this is wrong means I have to give the equal balance. What I have to do? I have to give the equal balance and equal justice to this one. This inclined component should not be there. So what I have to do? This 30% is there now. So what I am doing? This is my component 1. This one is my component 2. Here I am taking how much? 15%. Here now I am taking how much? 15%. Remaining is equal to how much? 70%. Like this you can draw the diagram. Okay now, like this you can draw the diagram. See 15 plus 15 is equal to how much? 30%. And this one is equal to how much? 70%. So like this you have to draw the diagram. Previously by reading the question you will draw this diagram. After that you will think that okay 30% contact is there, remaining like this will be there. Then you have to do equal justice means that 30 you have to divide upside 15, downside 15. Okay now, then in between what is there, that one you have to consider as a gap. Now he is given the thermal conductivity for two material only. Okay now, so Ka, Kb. So it's fixed that this one you have to call as a and this one you have to call as a B. This one you have to call as a and this one you have to call as a B. Now the remaining thing is this one you have call, this one you call as a, this one you call as A1 and this one, see this one is A and this one is B. This one you call as A1 and this one you call as a B1. This is A1, this is B1 and this one you call as a C, because nothing is given. So you can take the assumption as per you can take the assumption. 30% rough surface is there. So 15% is here and 15% is here. 15% you have to consider here and 15% you have to consider here. For block A you have to consider this one, for block B you have to consider this one. So that 15% for component A I took and that this 15% for component B I took. I given the equal justice for component A and component B. So A dash and B dash and remaining whatever the gap is there, that one I consider as a C. So as you can see here, this is the component A, this one is the component B. This 15% I took from the component A. Roughness means for component A and component B. If both the sides are there, then only you can say the roughness. So what I done, this one I take as a A1 because some roughness from A component, some roughness from B component, and 70% should be gap. So that's why I name as a this one as a A1, this one I name as a B1, this one already given A, this one is given B, here unknown is there. So whatever indication you want to give, you can give the indication. I give the indication here C. After that, this is slab 1, slab 2. After that, what is given in this gap? Remaining area is 0.025 mm thick. So here thickness is also given for remaining area. In between these two, you know this one, from here to here how much it is? 120. From here to here how much it is? 120. Remaining thickness is given 0. How much it is given? 0.025 mm is given. All are given in mm. Later on you can convert it into meter. After that, what is given? Thickness, and it is filled with air. What is there in between that? Air is there. What is there in between that? Air is there. If the temperature of the faces of the hot surface is 220 and outside surface temperature 30 degree, outside temperature is given how much here? 220, and this temperature is equal to given how much it is? 30 degree. Here temperature is 220 and that temperature is equal to how much? 30 degree. So what you have to do? The first temperature you have to take as the T1, second temperature you don't know, let it be temperature 30 degree. You have to find out how many components are there. I told you in the last problem, in last section, what I told, whenever if any components are in series, you can't assign the temperature. You can't assign the temperature. So this is the 1, this is the 2, 3, 4, like this you can't take. If it is in parallel only, then only you can take. So this one is, if it is in series only, then only you can take here. But this one, component A, component A1, component C and component B1, these three components are parallel to each other. So these three components first you have to convert into series. These three components first you have to convert into series. After that you can assign. So you have to assign this one is T and that one is also T. You can't say T1, T2 and T3. After that, what is given here? Temperatures are over. Determine heat flow through the composite section. He is asking to find out the heat flow through the composite section. So first bit he is asking to find out the heat flow. How much heat flow is there? Small q. See, anywhere area is given. In this problem, area is not given. So directly you can find out the small q also. Directly you find out the small q. Area is not given now. So area is not given means directly you can find out the small q. After that, the contact resistance and the temperature drop. Contact resistance and temperature drop. Contact resistance means RTH you have to find out. You have to find out RTH1. You have to find out RTHC, you have to find out RTHB1. Like this one is known as the contact resistance. These three terms are known as the contact resistance. After that, what is given here? Assume that the conductivity of air. Assume that the conductivity of air. How much is given conductivity of air? Conductivity, you know the value of Ka and Kb. In between that A is there, in between that C is there, that C value is also given, Kc value is given. So I will write better to, I will write here Ka value, how much it is given in question, how much it is given Ka value, as you can see here in question Ka value is given, in diagram it is given Ka value here. How much it is given? 14.5 watt per meter centigrade. See, whatever the material here is there, same material I am following here. So this is Ka1 also, same value will be there. Ka1 value and Ka value will be same. Next one is the Kb1 or Kb value. How much it is given? 210 watt per meter centigrade. Next one, Kc value is given in your question. Kc value, how much it is given? 0.032 watt per meter degree centigrade. Now you got the value of Ka, Kb, Ka1, Kb1 and Kc. These five values you got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 value. Next you have to find out the value of La, Lb, Lc and Ld. Next you have to find out the value of La, Lb, Lc. For finding the value of La, see thickness La and Lb both are same, 120 mm, 120 mm. So what you have to do? 120 mm divided with 1000, 120 mm divided with 1000. I told you whenever it is given in mm, what you have to do? Divided with 1000. 120 mm divided with 1000. The answer should be 0.12. Answer should be 0.12 meter. And LC value is also given, as you can see in the question. In question it is mentioned that, where it is mentioned, as you can see 30% of this one is there. After that in question it is mentioned that LC value, here this is the value of K, this is the value of K. Once again I will see here, remaining area is 0.025 mm thick is given. So this is the value of LC. How much it is given? 0.025 meter, it is in mm. Once we have to check the question, so it is given in mm, it is given in mm. So what you have to do means, so it is given in mm. For mm what you have to do? Divided with 1000. What you have to do? Divided with 1000. So here how much? 0.025 divided with 1000. So here you got value 2.5 into 10 to the power of 5. 2.5 into 10 to the power of minus 5. The answer should be in meter. So here you got the 5 values, Ka, Kb, Ka1, Kb2 and Kc, La, Lb, Lc, all you got the value. After that what you have to do? You have to draw the diagram of LNC. After that you have to draw the diagram of LNC, resistance. You have to draw the diagram of resistance. After that what you have to do means, after that see here, as you can see, A1, C and B1 are parallel to each other. A1, C and B are parallel to each other. Whenever it is parallel is there, you have to convert into series. You have to convert. First I will draw the diagram for the circuit. See, this is my resistant 1. This is my resistant 1. Here this one I can name as RTHA. This one I can name as RTHA. After that here one resistant is there, and here one resistant is there, and here also one resistant is there. And this is my resistant B. This is mine. So here you can write RTHB, and here you can write RTHA, and here you can write RTHA1, and here you can write RTHB1, and here you can write RTHC. Here you can write RTHC. After that, as you can see here, this is RTH1, RTHC, RTHB1 is there. So these three resistance are in series. These three resistance are in parallel. First you have to convert into series. Before this converting, you have to find out the value of RTHA, RTHA1, RTHB, RTHB1 and RTHC. I told you the formula for RTH. This is the formula for RTH. What is the formula? L by K. What you have to take the formula? L by K. Here area is not given. Any dimensional is given for area? No. So that's why area by default what we are considering? 1. So L by K. If you take here A, so here also you can write LA by KA. What you can write here? LA by KA. So LA value you know very well how much it is? 0.12. Then KA value is equal to how much? 14.5. 14.5. Next one you have to find out RTHA1. What you have to find out? RTHA1. So for this LA1 by KA1. What you have to write? LA1 by KA1. LA1 by KA1. This is C. This value only LA1. This value only LA1. And this value only LB1 and LC. For this LA1 same length is there. LC same length is there. For LB1 same length is there. For these three only same length is there. So here you can write. So how much length is there? 0.5 into 10 to the power of minus 5 by KA1 value. How much that is? 14.5. How much that is value? 14.5. After that you have to find out RTHB. RTHB means L by K. L by K. LB by KB. LB value is equal to how much? 0.12. Then KB value is how much? 210. KB value is equal to how much? 210. After that you have to find out RTHB1. What you have to find out? RTHB1. So here you can write LB1 by KB1. LB1 by KB1. LB1 value is equal to how much? 0.5 into 10 to power of minus 5 by KB1. KB1 and this are equal. So here you can write 1 to 0. After that, last thing you have to find out RTHC. For here LC by, this is the KC. LC by KC. LC value is equal to how much? 0.5 into 10 to power of minus 5 by KC value. KC value is equal to how much? 0.032. How much it is? 0.032. Now with the help of calc, you have to find out this value. With the help of calc, you have to find out this value. First one, what is given? 0.12. 0.12 divided by 14.5. So here you got 8.27 into 10 to power of minus 3. Next one is given. What is the next value? 2.5 into 10 to power of minus 3. Sorry, 2.5 into 10 to power of minus 5 into divided by 14.5. How much you will get here? 1.72 into 10 to power of minus 6. This is the first value. This one is the second value. After that you have to find out the third value. This is the third value. As you can see here, what is the value here? 0.12 divided by 210. So how much you are getting? 5.714 into 10 to power of minus 4. Next one is there. Next one is there. What is there? 2.5 into 10 to power of minus 5 by 210. So how much you will get? 1.19. 1.1904 into 10 to power of minus 7. After that, next value, what is given here? 2.5 into 10 to power of minus 5 by 0.032. If you solve this one, how much you are getting? 7.81 into 10 to power of minus 4. Here you got the value of RTHA, RTHB, RTHA1, RTHB1 and RTHC. This is the values are there. So no need to write here. Big values are there. In decimal it is there. So let it be like that only. After that you have to find out the combination of these three: RTHA1, RTHBC, RTHC and RTHB1. So what you have to do? 1 by, I will write here RTH. What I have to write here? A1, then C, then B1. What is the RTH? So here I will write 1 by RTH A1 plus 1 by RTHC plus 1 by RTHB1. After that, this one you write down as it is RTH A1 C B1. Like this you write. After that, what you have to do? You have to substitute the value. What is the value of RTH A1? Just now you got the value of RTH. 1.72 into 10 to power of minus 6. So 1.72 into 10 to power of minus 6. 1 by RTHC. RTHC. RTH value here you got. RTHC last value. That is 7.81 into 10 to power of minus 4. Next one, RTHB1. RTHB1 1.904 into 10 to power of minus 7. First try to solve this value. Write down like this as it is only. RTH A1 C B1 is equal to. With the help of calc, first try to solve this value. 1 divided by here 1.72 into 10 to power of minus 6. Then next value 1 divided by 7.8 into 10 to power of minus 4. Then next value, what is the next value? 1 divided by 1.904 into 10 to power of minus 7. If you solve this one, you got something like this. 5834778. Press in E and G. So here you got the value 1 by, here you got the value 5.834 into 10 to power of 6. Now what you have to do? You have to do the reciprocal. Here sufficient space is not there. That's why in direct step I solve this one. but in examination you have to solve the step by step. Here sufficient space is not there, that's why I directly solve that one. Then after that reciprocal, this one, after that what you have to do, you have to go for reciprocal. If you go for reciprocal, 1 divided by answer, here you got the value of this one, RTH, I will write here, better to write here, RTH A1 C B1, I got the value 1.713 into 10 to power of minus 7. This is the value of RTH A B C1. This is the value. Right. So after getting this value, what you have to do? You got the value of RTH A, RTH B, RTH A1, RTH 2. After that you have to draw this diagram. After that what you have to do? You have to draw the diagram. This series you have to convert into, this parallel you have to convert into series. This parallel you have to convert into series. How to convert means, as you can see here, this one is known as RTH A, and this one is known as, RTHB. This one is known as RTHB, and this one is known as RTHA. After that what you have to do next, in next step, what you have to do means, you have to take this one as RTHA1, and this is C and B1. What you have to take? A, C and B1. What you have to take? A, C and B1. What you have to take? A, C and B1, RTHA, RTHA1, C1, like this you have to take. You know the value of this one, this one, this one. After that what you have to do means, you have to substitute in that formula. Again you have to derive that formula, but in this problem I am not deriving that formula, directly I will write that. So what you have to do? Again you have to derive that formula. So after getting all that value, you have to substitute here a small q. What is the formula here for a small q? After this, what is the formula for finding a small q? T1 minus T2 by L by K. After derivation, after deriving that Fourier's law of heat conduction, you will get this one. Q is equal to T1 minus T2 by L by K. Now you know that how many components are there, how many temperatures are there. So this one you consider as a temperature 1, this one you consider as a temperature 2, this one you consider as a temperature 3, and this one you consider as a temperature 4. So temperature 4 already it is given. How much it is given? 30 degree, and temperature 1 is also given. So here what you have to write? Q is equal to, what is the first temperature? T1, and what is the last temperature? T4. So here three components will become L by K, L by K, or L by K. Here 4 is there now. So how many components will come? 3. L by K can be write as RTH. So here you can write T1 minus T4 by, here you can write RTHA, and here this is the combination of three terms. Three terms means A1, C and B. So here you have to write RTH, A1, C and B1. Here combination of A1, C and B1, plus here you can write RTH, here you can write B, RTHB. This is RTH1, this is RTH A1, C, B1, and this is RTH B. After that what you have to do? Q is equal to first temperature. How much first temperature is there here? 220. First temperature is equal to how much? 220. And the last temperature is equal to how much? 30 degree. 30 degree. After that you have to substitute here value. What you have to substitute the value? RTHA, RTHA combination, and RTHB. RTHA value you got here 8 point, how much value is there here? 8.27 into 10 to power of minus 3. This combination value also you got, I wrote there. How much that is? 1.713 into 1.713 into 10 to the power of minus 7. After that next value, what is the next value? RTHB value, that is 5.714 into 10 to the power of minus 4, 10 to the power of minus 4. These are the values. These values, what you have to do, you have to substitute with the help of calci. That you have to find out first one. Small q is equal to, how much it will be? 190 by, try to add this value. What is the first value? 8.27 into 10 to the power of minus 3. What is the next value? 1.713 into 10 to the power of minus 7. What is the next value? 5.71 into 10 to the power of minus 4. If you solve this one, you got something 8.841 into 10 to the power of minus 3. Then q is equal to 190 divided by answer. So here you got 21490.36 watt per meter square. This is the answer for heat transfer. This one is the answer for heat transfer. Like that, if 4 also given, suppose 1, 2, 3, 4 also given in parallel, first you have to try to convert into series. After that you have to substitute in this. But in examination, try to derive this one. Q is equal to, what you have to, directly proportional to A dt by dx. After that only you will get this one.